Hello listeners and welcome to the Release the Clowns Christmas special, where we're going to celebrate all the joy and wonder that the simply spiffing year of 2020 has given us.
Warning. This show may contain traces of satire.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle. Yay, it's Christmas. And Santa's been and filled my stocking. What's in here? Oh, let's have a look. Oh, wow, a letter from Santa. Dear Jenny, Santa here with a very special message for you and all the little children just like you. Due to changes in the provision of presents, as a third child, you will be receiving a reduced grant of gifts this Christmas. Enjoy your orange and nuts. Ho, ho, ho.
It's austerity Santa!
Ho, ho, ho!
Oh, no! Oh, but look! Another letter! This must be the real present, surely. I bet the other one was just my big brother playing a horrible joke. Dear Jenny, it appears that following a miscalculation last Christmas, you have previously received too many presents. Please ensure all of last year's gifts are placed in the stocking for collection, including your favourite teddy. If it makes you feel any better, your big brother has been assessed as fit for work. Ho, ho, ho. Aww.
On Dasher, on Dancer, grab those goodies. Ho, ho, ho.
It's austerity Santa!
Little donkey on the dusty road. Gotta keep on waiting in a lorry park in Kent.
QTEL presents COVID Christmas Hits. Yes, all the greatest Christmas hits re-recorded for this year's pandemic party season. Just lock yourself in your room and enjoy classics like Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is I See You, the Ronettes with I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus and Now She's Self-Isolating, East 17 with Stay Away Another Day, the Crystals' COVID is Coming to Town, and Brenda Lee's Coughing Around the Christmas Tree. With Christmas crooners including Perry Como's I'll Be Home for Lockdown, Andy Williams with It's the Most Vulnerable Time of the Year, and Frank Sinatra's classic Have Yourself a Wary Little Christmas. It's packed with traditional Christmas tunes like The 12 Days of Quarantine, God Rest Ye Buried Gentlemen, and Old Lang Sign This Consent Form. And free with every copy of COVID Christmas Hits, an exclusive Brexit EP, including hits like It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Brexit, Cliff Richard's Mistletoe and Tariffs, White Christmas, and Walking in a Brexit Blunderland. COVID Christmas Hits, a sensational seasonal album, just $6.99 from QTEL. Tape or cassette, $7.99.
Away in a manger, no oxygen tent for a bed.
Now for my favourite job of the year. Up to the spare room to get the presents for under the tree. We might have gone a bit overboard, but after this awful year, the kids deserve a treat. Honestly, the room is completely empty. Just this letter. Dear Ian, Santa here. It has come to my attention that you have a spare room, triggering a 14% reduction in gift provision for the current financial year. 14%, but they're all gone. Oh, PTO. As a teaching assistant, you are subject to a public sector present freeze, so we've taken the lot. Ho, ho, ho.
It's austerity Santa!
Ho, ho, ho!
The holly and the ivy are all we have to eat. Since Brexit clogged up all the ports unless we eat our feet.
This Christmas, a dystopian world, an ancient ritual resurrected, the unimaginable horror. They thought it was harmless. They thought they could just walk away. Little did they know, soon the world, our world, would be ruled by Panto. Oh yes it is, where nothing is what it seems.
I'm a man dressed as a woman.
And I'm a woman dressed as a man.
Oh yes they are. Unproblematic stereotypes persist unchecked.
I say, an un-PC joke.
About self-identifying as a toaster.
Where the plot is predictable and peril is mild.
Were you followed?
Yes, I'm the front of a Panto horse.
Where parents endure, children misbehave, and the seats are sticky.
How much longer is this on for?
Where men are rescuers and women are paid less. There's no escape from the terror of watching Z-listers search for their careers.
Hey, I came 5th in Big Brother Season 3.
Where wobbly scenery and fake explosions collide, but it's never funny.
Oh, no, it isn't.
No, it really isn't. This Christmas, do you dare face the horror of Panto? Coming soon to a town near you.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. We've PPE and track and trace, at least we will someday.
It's such a lovely feeling to know that for the first time I'll not have to slave away over a stove all day at Christmas. You see, I'm off to my daughter's and all I'll have to do is get pampered and play with the grandkids. Lovely. Now, I've got my keys, got my bag. Here we go. Oh, what's this in my bag? A letter? Dear Doreen, Santa here. In line with changes to the retirement age, you will not be eligible to stop doing all the work at Christmas until the Christmas following your 85th birthday. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, I'd best get off then, or there'll be no dinner. There's a bus in 5 minutes. What's this on the front doorstep? A card. Santa wishes to inform you that your freedom pass has been revoked, effective immediately. Oh well, I suppose 5 miles isn't so far to walk. Still, at least it's a white Christmas.
It's austerity Santa!
Ho, ho, ho!
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts was impractical on WTO terms.
Holy shit! I know everyone's had a hard year, but nobody thinks about Santa until Christmas Eve. Nobody wonders what I'm getting up to the other 365? Or is it 364? Or is it? Hang on. Just let me work this out. 366 days in a leap year. Take away carry the 5. Anyway, it's a lot of days in the year when people don't think about me. And this year has been a disaster. You try making millions of toys when all your elves are on bloody furlough. And it's not just toys. 70% of Christmas lists include a COVID-19 vaccine. Oh, yeah, a proper one that's gone through a full randomized controlled trial and everything. I mean, how am I supposed to do that? I'm a jolly fat toy maker, not big bloody pharma. Thank goodness Mrs. Claus, God bless her and all who sail in her, thank goodness she's got a PhD in virology. So, against all the odds, we synthesized the vaccine. And you know what happened? Pfizer. Bloody Pfizer happened. That's what. Some of their spies dressed up as elves and infiltrated our operation. Why do you think they got the idea of keeping the vaccine at minus 70 degrees? 'Cause they stole it from working on it at the North Pole. That's why. And anyway, the whole thing's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy run by the Chinese, 'cause they want to muscle in on my toy making. It's the Chinese and the Venezuelans, 'cause I haven't given Maduro a present in 50 years. It's the Chinese, the Venezuelans, George Soros, who's always on the naughty list, Big Tech, the Green Party, and Christopher Biggins. Yeah, Christopher bloody Biggins. He's at the bottom of everything, I tell you. It's just too convenient that COVID is super infectious in elves and reindeer. It's a conspiracy. Total conspiracy. Seriously, why would it affect reindeer so badly if it hadn't been designed that way, eh? Answer me that. See? You can't. So, what can I get to pull the sleigh? Well, there's only 3 types of animal in Lapland. Reindeer, lemmings, and polar bears. Bloody polar bears are out because they just stick your lunch. And that's why I was out tonight on a training run with the sleigh pulled by 50 magical lemmings. You did it, Rudy! And it's not been easy. You see, I had to train them not to throw themselves off the roofs. The first 20 houses we went to, no sooner had I got off the sleigh to go down the chimney than boom! Bloody lemmings went dash away, straight off the roof. But now, we've done a couple hundred, and I've taught them to wait while I pop down the chimneys, pretend to give presents, have a quick swing from my hip flask, and come back up. Then I give 'em a whistle, and away we all fly like the down of a thistle.
And that's your reason for doing 75 in a 30 zone while massively over the legal alcohol limit, is it, sir?
Yes, indeedly do, officer. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Cloud starred Electra Hildred, Holly Meacham, Phil Nice, Casper Michaels, Alex Marion, Gemma Layton, Nick Hildred and Phil Whelans. It was written by Alex Marion, Nick Hildred and Zoe Brown. The social media little helper is Dan Willis, and the sleigh packed with foolishness was driven by Nick Hildred and Alex Marion. We'd like to say Merry Christmas to all the writers and performers who kept us going through this long and difficult year. And we're offering a socially distanced eggnog to our podcast chums at No Phony Podcast Network, Britpod Scene, Gravity Beard Interns, The British Comedy Guide and The Comedy Crowd. Most of all, we'd like to give you, our listeners, a big virtual sloppy kiss under the mistletoe and wish you a safe but jolly Christmas and a happy, healthy new year. Our next show is a bumper best of the last 3 years of Christmas shows. So put your feet up, snuggle into your Christmas jumpers and enjoy. See you in 2021.
Meanwhile, at number 11 Downing Street, Rishi Sunak is awake.
Oh, I love Christmas, and I have been a very well behaved Chancellor of the Exchequer this year. So I wonder what's under the tree for me. Wow, a child's favourite teddy. In fact, all the presents for an entire middle-income family. An old lady's freedom pass. Maybe I'll give that to my elderly mother after she's finished clearing up after dinner. And a letter from Santa. Dear Rishi, this is all for you, for being such a good little Chancellor. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, thank you, Santa, and God bless me, everyone.
That's austerity Santa!
Ho, ho, ho!
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la.